Need a moment to recover? No, I do not. The warm night breeze, let me read the fucking sentence. The warm night breeze rises from the sea and carries with it the shining sand of White Sand Bay. It sweeps past the skyscrapers, eventually disappearing into an alley even moonlight won't touch. At the end of the alley, electronic waste hidden from the Lincoln's daylight is no different from rubble. Erratic currents meander in the air and capture the wisp of a signal.
The fleet will return from the deep space tunnel tonight.
This has been the best lurk. Thank you so much for saying so, Rumple. Also, there's like it's late here, so nothing that I was gonna get sushi, but like no sushi's open. And I'm not hungry, I'm just gluttonous.
A recently discovered planet, Alpha PO159, is confirmed to be dead by the DAA.
They say you're connected to Isaiah's death. I never believed them. You would never attack your own comrades. As you can see, I'm a monster now. You don't want to end up like me, right? But sooner or later, you'll be walking down this path as well. Only she can save us. You, of all people, should know. That thing is with her. I've seen.
A gleaming blade rests against the man's throat. He stops talking immediately. He doesn't even dare to swallow.
Until that day comes, no one should even think about getting close to her. The same goes for me.
You're still stubborn, huh? What's the point?
I don't need to explain myself to traitors.
That's how you're describing us? Have you forgotten about your home? Our home? Xavier, you're the traitor.
On the edge of darkness, a blinding light culminates into a muffled grunt as flesh is stabbed. The collapsed figure transforms into specks of light soon corroded by black particles. They dissolve into the cracks of the road. Clink. He picks up the item and steps out of the alley, his feet crushing the messy reflections of neon light scattered on the dirty water's surface. Cleanup isn't necessary. No one would notice there being one less person of their kind. Besides, this city is riddled with filth.
Without a doubt, Alpha PO159's Stera energy has been depleted. What we're seeing is a faint glimmer emitted from the farthest reaches of the universe, an echo from 300 million years ago.
A young man tosses something over to the bartender behind the counter and plops onto a corner seat. A loose, woolly hat keeps his face covered in the shadows.
Since when was the Nest interested in astronomy?
How am I supposed to know? Blame the deep space tunnel. We've never been this close to the cosmos before.
The bartender looks down and sees a damaged protocore. He uses a bar towel to wipe off the crimson smear lingering on it.
You always take bounties but never accept the rewards. I wonder if you have a grudge against them.
Isn't gathering personal information your specialty? Besides, it's possible that I'm on your bounty list too.
Tomorrow night, it'll be hunting day again. Will you join in on the fun?
Someone deliberately stirred up some trouble in the Nest today, but he doesn't have the patience for it.
Not interested. Where is it?
The bartender shrugs. He reaches under the counter and pulls out a dark-colored envelope. Sliding it over, he leans in.
Don't say I didn't warn you. pay attention to wondering eyes.
He's been doing that since the beginning. There are 3 pairs. It's likely his actions in the alley caught their attention. After all, birds of a feather flock together. If he makes his move here, he'll have another bounty on his head. He needs to be more careful in Lincoln from now on. Traces of light begin to coalesce in a long sword in his right hand.
It's right over there. I wish you the best of luck, miss.
Thanks. Inside the dimly lit bar, every face is indistinguishable. They are beasts lurking in the dark. Only an opened door allows bright light to spill in. From that single beam of light, the silhouette of a girl emerges. It's unexpected, subtle. The animals are growing restless. He pauses for a moment and pulls his hat down. The light sword in his hand quickly dissipates. He stands up and heads straight for her. As their eyes meet, he sees surprise flicker in her gaze.
Follow me.
Oh, we're so close to Silas. I'm excited. I too, Destiny. I too am excited. In Azure Square, the carnival is holding a space-themed event. What would that look like? Because we're in space. I guess, is this Earth? Because I wonder what a sci-fi universe space-themed event would look like. Just a thought. A hologram has been used to construct a castle-shaped fountain. In the middle of the plaza is a towering circular screen. The newscaster enthusiastically discusses information the Deep Space Aviation Administration brought back. There are traces of organisms that once lived on a APO-159. You didn't ask me to follow you so we could appreciate the fountain, right? There's more to it. I'm sitting on a bench by the fountain, my gaze fixed on Xavier. He's lost in thought. Did something happen in the nest?
Not yet. When I saw you, I just asked you to follow me without thinking.
Not yet means something did happen. I glance at the bustling crowd. I still feel uneasy. But even with potential threats following close behind, they wouldn't strike out in the open.
So you're really going to the N109 zone?
In that moment, Xavier takes off his woolly hat and changes the subject. He doesn't ask about how I knew of the nest, like how I have no interest in asking about why he was there in the first place. After spending some time together, it seems we've come to understand each other. Yeah. I was about to start the next part of my plan until you swooped in to whisk me away.
I'm sorry. But for places like the N109 zone, there's always a way in. You just need to look. Surviving, or escaping for that matter, is the real challenge.
You're right. But honestly, I haven't found the time to think about my escape plan yet. Getting the ether core and figuring out what to do with it, that's the biggest challenge I'm facing right now.
The protocore auction.
Weren't a ton of Oneikinus' protocores destroyed by Lumiere? Why are they holding an auction?
It's to deal with their partners.
So, their business transaction was ruined.
Yeah. If Oneikinus does nothing, those partners won't let them off so easy. That's why they're selling a high-grade protocore at the auction. It will go to the highest bidder.
The ether core. Huh? I raise my head, but before I can get some answers, I notice a patrol robot hovering behind Xavier. Its rotating eyes are locked onto us. The faint red beacon flickers our way. Xavier, behind.
Don't look at it.
Is there one behind me? Xavier stretches the woolly cap in my hand and puts it on my head. Is a disguise really going to work? He rests his cheek on his hand and scrutinizes my appearance. Then, a hand reaches out to pull down the hat. Suddenly, I'm plunged into darkness.
This will do.
Hey! I take the hat off, annoyed at his calm demeanor. I don't sense any metaflux, so I doubt we're dealing with luminivores, or how the fuck do you pronounce that? He says it at some point. Tezcatlipoca. Fucking hell. Well, I'll just do my best, I guess. I don't sense any metaflux, so I doubt we're dealing with luminivores, or Chechlipoca this time. The people trying to capture you finally decided to show up, huh? I always wondered why I find myself in the same situation whenever I run into Xavier. If it's not a coincidence, then there's a threat lurking behind him. I'm always with you when they're trying to start something. Even if you want to play dumb, it's too late. Xavier says nothing. Instead, he turns to look at the sprawling network of paths in Azure Square. Flying above everyone, the patrol robots, their eyes whirring, stop moving. Their focus shifts to the fountain.
I need to borrow it.
Borrow what? The ball of light appears in his palm. It dances around my right hand, ears flickering. I hope it's not a joke. I sigh and place my hand over his heart. The waves caused by the resonance evol ripple from my fingers. The fountain bursts into a shower of dazzling light, countless tiny droplets scattering. The spectacle reminds me of fireworks, as vibrant as an oil painting. Why did you... What I see next stuns me. A sharp light, concealed within the water's spray, and fireworks, pierces through a dozen hovering patrol robots. They tremble mechanically for a moment before plummeting silently into the bushes, one after another.
Now they won't be able to find us.
He lets go of my hand, kicks a fallen robot aside, and lets it roll into a nearby pool.
Let's go. Or would you like to stay here for a bit?
The flickering light makes it difficult to see his expression. Shaking my head, I grab his wrist. Xavier, I'm gonna miss you when we go to the N109 zone. I'm still going, but I miss you. You'll be in my thoughts, buddy. Sorry, give me a second. Drinking water. Hope everybody's having a nice night. What if we just did the everything? I want to get to Caleb. I want to get to Caleb. Okay. not buddy. I can call my husband whatever I want. Oh, my reverb was on the whole time. Cool. The locals have already forgotten when Philo, a flower shop, first appeared on a street corner. Tiny, blue, star-like flowers cascade from the third-floor balcony and envelop nearby buildings. The owner seems to have mysterious friends. On nights with little moonlight, one can often see starlight surrounding the backyard like fireflies. At midnight, Jeremiah locks the front gate. He carries a withered laurel. He enters the backyard and with some effort squeezes past the glass door of a greenhouse. Out of nowhere, a beam of light bursts through the door behind him, landing next to a cluster of wavy, leafy lavenders.
Xavier, you nearly scared me to death. Didn't you promise to use the door like a normal person?
As soon as the words leave his lips, a girl peeks out from behind Xavier. She has an apologetic look on her face.
What in the...
He sees the other person's face, and he freezes, like a wind-up doll whose batteries just died. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. The florist, Jeremiah, looks to be around Xavier's age. When he saw me, he only showed two emotions: surprise and bewilderment. Xavier, your friend is freaking out. Holding a small spray bottle, Xavier waters the dying laurel.
He's not young anymore, so he's a bit slow on the uptake now.
Long time no... welcome to Philo. Right, Xavier mentioned you before. You're colleagues, I'm pretty sure. It's a pleasure to meet you.
The awkward greeting ends under Xavier's watchful gaze. Jeremiah looks at the glass wall. It flickers briefly, then returns to normal.
Now that we're out of sight, you can talk. Did something happen in the no-hunt zone?
With how he casually brings up the no-hunt zone, his expression unfazed, it shows he's not just a florist. Xavier shakes his head.
Are there any unused identities left in the vault? She needs to get into the N109 zone, but lacks a disguise.
Wait. You're actually gonna help me?
Didn't you say you still need to think of an escape plan? Laws don't exist in the N109 zone, but knowing the right people can come in handy. If your reputation is good enough, even the ones who want to mess with you will think twice.
Ah, I got it now.
The glass wall flickers again and becomes a screen. A dazzling array of identities appear on it.
Got anything in mind? I can customize it to suit your needs.
I pause and give Xavier a puzzled look. But all he does is touch his temple, remaining silent as he continues to water the laurel. Let me think. Surveying in the N109 zone isn't enough. What I truly need in this auction. So... I need to be someone who can negotiate with Onakainis. And when I talk, I don't end up revealing my identity.
Do you have one known for being disgustingly rich?
As the rapid clacking of a keyboard fills the room, images gradually come to life on the screen. A young woman, perfectly dressed, is about to step into a black limousine. Men in suits are by her side, along with a group of fully armed guards. She wears an intricately designed veil. Beneath it is her face. My face.
Heiress from the Grand Duchy of Guarans, born with a diamond spoon, your wealth rivals that of nations. What do you think?
Isn't it a bit too much? Jeremiah nods and once again gets back to work. The woman on the screen now wears a black outfit. Everyone else follows suit. Their previous attire now sleek, black, formal wear with sunglasses.
Heiress to a mysterious crime syndicate. Last name is, well, we should just use yours to keep your story straight. I'll create a comprehensive profile and put it up on the dark web. I can make it convincing enough to the point where even professionals will have a hard time distinguishing fact from fiction.
Do I really need to be that?
It won't work if it's not intimidating enough.
Jeremiah's gaze flits between the screen and me.
Clothes maketh the man. I just need to find an outfit that matches your status.
The spray bottle that's been aimed at the laurel quickly moves and sprays the gesturing hands, trying to estimate my clothing size.
She can do it herself.
I love him so much. Once everything is done, Jeremiah leaves the greenhouse to begin his deception. The breaking dawn meets the chirping of birds as they reverberate atop the greenhouse. I turn my head to look at Xavier.
What's wrong?
You bringing me here wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision. You knew for a while that I'd be going to the N109 zone. Protective, jealous Xavier strikes. Yeah, I want my dream card is that one where he's like, I don't know any of the context, but I watched the cutscene where he's like making out with you against a window and he's like super jealous. I love it. I love it. That's the good shit. Nom. Bon appetit. You know what I mean? You knew for a while that I'd be going to the N109 zone. Thank you for following. You already had a plan to help me sneak in, right? How did you meet a friend who knows how to make fake identities? He's also very corporate. Cooperative. He's very cooperative. As I was saying that, I was like, what does that mean? He's very cooperative, Jesus Christ. And since he helped me, that means he could have helped you. It's funny how the more a person talks about something, the more real it seems. An idea starts to form in the back of my mind. I stare at him, searching for clues from his expression.
I'm just a normal deep space hunter.
Just a hunter? I walk up to Xavier and take the small spray bottle from his hand. I hold it up to his forehead, like I'm aiming a gun at point-blank range. I know we aren't exactly close, but can you repeat what you just said? You're not looking me in the eye.
You're too close.
He gently touches my forehead to push me away.
Also, you're not scary. At least not scary enough.
What do you mean?
You're being very polite. You won't be able to take control of the situation. Anyone who's made a name for themselves in the N109 zone can't be a pushover.
He gets up from his chair. I find myself stepping back and leaning against the edge of the table.
As the next leader of a crime syndicate, you should at least act tough. Don't let anyone easily spot your weaknesses. Otherwise, you might end up as a lamb at an auction, swarming with wolves. You'll be killed in the blink of an eye.
A sharp blade of grass pokes my chin.
The arrogant ones always like to look down on people.
I can't help but chuckle. I lift my head in response. And?
Your shoulders are stiff. Being too awkward will only make you look suspicious. Relax, but try to maintain a facade of arrogance.
Got it. Anything else?
Don't say thank you, and don't apologize. The last thing you want is hesitation or doubt in your voice. Remember, you're always right.
What if someone tries to challenge me? Or what if they doubt me?
Return the favor.
Like this? I push Xavier's shoulder, but he only takes a step back. I move closer, maintaining eye contact with my chin. What? maintaining eye contact with my chin. Sure. By the way, my neck is starting to hurt because of how you're standing. Can you adjust your position?
Are you mixing personal feelings with business?
Of course not. As you said, whatever I do is correct.
All right.
Xavier sits back down, but he tightly grips my wrist and pulls. I'm in front of him.
One more thing. It's very important. Don't provoke people who have yet to show you their hand.
The atmosphere becomes heavy. My gut telling me that I'm in danger. Yet the only thing I can do is look into his eyes. He's seated. Yet at this moment, the person standing isn't necessarily the one who has the upper hand.
I'm done. Do you think this is enough?
Jeremiah walks in. His gaze sweeps over us, not even lingering for a second. Then he quickly turns around and leaves.
Whoops, sorry. I entered the wrong room.
Come back.
I want the other myth card so bad. I've only done the first part of Xavier's myth. I want this trio more. I love this little group. It's so cute.
Here's the family crest. Pretty cool, right? Wear it, and anyone who's in the know will see you're important.
It also means whoever approaches you isn't a random person wanting to have a chat. Be careful.
I study the crest in my hand. While intricately designed, there's an antique charm to it, showing that it's the handiwork of a criminal syndicate. The fact Jeremiah could produce this in such a short amount of time, he's more than meets the eye.
And here's the stuff that can make your fake identity more convincing. I hope you won't need to use them.
Jeremiah hands me another box. Thank you.
You don't need to be so formal. I never thought I'd actually be able to help you. It's so...
The intensity of his sincerity is touching. Even though I've only known him for a few hours, my curiosity only grows. Silently, Xavier positions himself between Jeremiah and me.
As you can see, he's very friendly.
I look at everything in my hands again. The sun is about to rise. I should get going. Shall we head back home? Neighbor?
I have plans today.
I nod. I'll be on my way then.
Wait.
I hold my breath can soon feel a faint, prickling sensation from my earlobe, like a gentle jab that's gone in an instant.
It's a secret transmitter. Even if you're somewhere in the N109 zone with no signal, we can still track your location.
I touch my ear, but don't find a trace of it. A tiny capsule is placed into my head. Not my head. Not my head. In my hand. Terrifying notion. I touch my ear, but don't find a trace of it. A tiny capsule is placed into my hand.
An inhibitor. Take it before you meet up with anyone. You'll be temporarily immune to 98.7% of neurotoxins. And here.
He slips a very thin, hairpin-like item into my sleeve. I raise my arm and squint before I see a needle with liquid inside it. What is this?
Self-defense. It's not too strong. Just enough to take down an elephant.
Huh?
If you ever run into danger, don't hesitate.
Do you have a magic pocket or something? Where did all of this stuff... My vision is then overwhelmed by a bluish-purple hue. Is this also a secret weapon?
It's flowers.
Really wish I could have done that line. I didn't have any bluish-green hue. I didn't know what that meant. Flowers? Would have reacted differently. What did I say? Okay, let me try that again. Is this also... No, fuck it. Of course I know it. But why are you giving them to me?
Do I need a reason?
He lowers his head. He appears to be actually thinking.
They just happen to blossom. So, I sincerely hope you'll accept them.
The girl's figure fades into the dawn. The lights in the greenhouse dim, like a fire on the verge of being extinguished.
It's flawed.
So, were you able to stay calm when you saw her for the first time? We're just letting her go into the N109 zone? Are you okay with that?
It will be safer compared to Lincoln City in a few days.
And we can use that time to take care of the stuff lurking in the shadows. But I need to ask, do you really not care about our non-intervention principle anymore?
Some already stopped caring about it.
Otherwise, the explosion at her home wouldn't have happened, and the truth that's been hidden for so many years wouldn't have started to emerge.
Do you know how long we've been here? All those faces in the backtrackers, I can't remember them. Don't you have the feeling that people's memories of us are also becoming fuzzier? Especially in recent years. I agree that sticking to the non-intervention principle is pointless, especially for us whose presence here was always a mistake. And mistakes are bound to be corrected sooner or later. Maybe we're slowly being erased as we speak.
Just like a planet that's strayed away from orbit, only to be ripped apart by gravity.
How's Traceback 2?
It can send out simple signals, but the positioning system still needs some work. Is there really someone on the other side of the deep space tunnel who can respond to us?
You will return in one piece. I'll make sure of it.
Having Evol doesn't make you invincible. And this isn't Phylos. And we, you know, aren't truly immortal. Our kind, I mean.
Not every planet in the deep space shines. Or rather, they don't shine forever. Piercing through a veil of light, dying celestial bodies are nothing more than skeletal, ashen rock with ring-shaped mountains. Cosmic dust coalesces into asteroids, their surfaces adorned with algae that couldn't be considered a sign of life. A faint glimmer of light gradually emerges in the distance and spreads out from the horizon. The morning light manifests on one side, and on the other is the beginnings of a misty night. I'm feeling so many emotions. I wish I could go back in time. I remember the moment that I read that line, like, we're not truly immortal. Are we still going, chat? Yeah. I'm having a good time, Phil. I wish I could go back to that one moment that I can't now say aloud because Phil is here. And it includes spoilers. Anyway.
Perhaps they don't want anyone else to get their hands on it, as they try to obtain one for themselves. Or there are ether cores already in their possession.
That's why they're selling a high-grade protocore at the auction. It will go to the highest bidder. Laws don't exist in the N109 zone, but knowing the right people can come in handy. If your reputation is good enough, even the ones who want to mess with you will think twice.
I've confirmed the location of the ether core, and I have a fake identity that can keep me alive. Now I need to figure out how to get into the N109 zone.
Why not come up with a master plan? Become the best bait for Anakinus. Maybe a small opening is all it will take to get them to expose themselves.
To be the bait that is the most valuable. Is it frozen? Oh, okay, no. Resolved, I pick up my phone and dial Raphael's number.
Hello?
Are you free right now?
Why?
Meet me at the nest. Show me how to fish.
Huh?
Weren't we supposed to meet up at 11? Where's Raphael? It's hunting day. There are more people than there were last night. Hopefully everything goes okay.
Ultra-dangerous protocores, nothing illegal. And lots more in stock. Are you interested, miss? Haven't seen you before. I'll give you a discount. One Narcissus, and you've got yourself a deal.
Where did you get them? Why
Don't
don't we
you
start
think
with...
it's a little weird to do business with newcomers?
If I'm the newcomer, then you must be the veteran?
You're today's shining star. The little secrets I carry aren't worth the trouble. Got your bait ready?
Yeah, I'll play their game and let myself be taken into the N109 zone.
Which means we need to cast the line. Should be easy enough. Here.
What's this?
Write your bargaining chip on it. Waiter.
Where is he? Who's he gonna
Doesn't
tell?
matter. If they're interested, they're in.
Now we wait for the fish to bite. How long?
Not long. The nest lives up to its name, you know. It's an underground intelligence network that's known to match supply and demand. Even normal info would have passed through 3 layers by now.
And what's this?
It's part of the process. Drink it, and you officially have a deal.
It's black.
Think about it first. A black glass means you'll pay a high price. If it doesn't go smoothly, you'll be the payment instead.
Being the payment is still better than staying in the same place and doing nothing.
Since you've made up your mind, I won't stop you. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Katrina Hunts, not only do I play this, I'm obsessed with this. It is adjusting my brand how much I am into this game. Clearly. Thank you for being here. Good to meet another fan. So far, everything looks normal. Lumiere? I guess it's to be expected. With so many people after him, they're willing to wait in line.
Move aside. It's about to start.
Hey, you. Wait, it's probably better if I stay low-key. More people are here. You're surprisingly calm.
There's a price to pay when a wish is granted. Will you be the hunter or the hunted tonight?
It's starting.
Hunting day will now commence.
It's that eye again. Is it here
Let's
for me?
welcome the hunting
Something's off.
moment.
I should hide for now.
Now.
There she is.
This is the prey.
It's coming. It worked.
C003 neurotoxin. If you're smart, you won't move.
The more enticing the bait, the more dangerous things can get. Most are clueless to it.
Now's not the time to celebrate. The big fish we want hasn't fallen for it yet. Did you bring the stuff I requested?
You're fine with handing over a fresh catch just like that?
Do you really think they can handle the prey I caught?
Traceback 2 will reach the edge of the deep space tunnel's umbra within 1 day. Our journey through the deep space tunnel begins. Destination is in the Orion arm of the Milky Way. Once the home of humanity, Earth. Activating course correction engine. The final countdown has been initiated.
When Alpha PO159's light shines through the deep space tunnel, illuminating Lincoln Tower's pinnacle. The closest we've been to it in the last 4.6 billion years. This galaxy's name is derived from the old word philo. It's the most exquisite gem in deep space. Philos. Humanity remains shackled to time. Fortunately, there are other lives in this boundless, starry sea. Tonight's weather, clear sky with winds around 7 miles an hour. Everything is serene inside the deep space tunnel. Good night, Lincoln City. May you rest in the Milky Way's embrace, drifting in long and happy dreams.
I am going to see my husband. It is time. Oh, I just got like emotional. Like so I felt the butterflies in my tummy watching that cut